Parliament. When we come to the House of Parliament, the first thing we should remember is the fact that in Sierra Leone today, it is the Parliament that actually runs the country. When you have a good Parliament, you will have a very good leadership and a representation of our nation. When you have a bad and corrupt Parliament, it will also show on the leadership of our nation. I want to say we're here to celebrate Fatima, but I want to celebrate this Parliament, the 6th Parliament, because this is the Parliament that, since independence, we as women will be proud to say they are complete he for she. And they believe in women empowerment, and they believe that they are willing to leave the seats and allow our women to take the seats. I don't know how many of them will allow us to do that in 2028. But I know this particular Parliament is a he for she Parliament. I have worked with them, and I can say to you, I have not met honorable leaders. Honorable, when I say honorable leaders, I mean honorable leaders like Abdukabo here. Can you imagine he's from APC, but I have to honor him because he's a man of his word. And he believes in gender equality. My brother Numa, who is the leader of government business, of course representing the SLPP, we've come a long way, myself and Numa, and I understand what he thinks and I feel what he thinks before he even starts to act. Because Numa has the heart that represents not just our party but our nation. So I want to also celebrate our members of Parliament and to say thank you. Thank you for standing with us. So the women of Sierra Leone, let me start first of all, please. Our Women's Forum, who is the umbrella body for all women organizations in our country, the Women's Forum, 50-50, I Will Women, Connect, the Fula Chief, who is here with the Fula community, and Mandeng people, the Maningo community are here. And this, I have to really take, I have to talk about this a little bit. It's the Soso community. And you know why I have to single out the Soso community? When the Soso community decided to start their celebration in Sierra Leone, the greatest king of the Soso community drove in from Guinea to Sierra Leone, and he attended the program in Cambia, and I was invited by Honorable Yunkela to attend that event. When you understand what culture means, when you understand how culture brings us together, and the way this tribe actually showcase what it means to be a Soso person, not just in Sierra Leone, but within the sub-region. I was so envious, and I believe that the king saw that in me. And he called me forward and said, listen, let me pray for you because I know you are going to be greater than this. Honorable Kande Yunkela, it was after that prayer I went for this election. And I want you to say to the king, even after my election, he sent me a message on my phone and said, congratulations, I told you, greatness awaits you. So please extend my gratitude to the Soso King in Guinea and say I'm waiting for my invitation to attend the return match. Because we've given them first half here and we're hoping that we'll do second half in Guinea. Today, I realize that we have as many mommy queens in our midst here. We have mommy queens from all around our country who are here representing their districts. I want to acknowledge you. My mothers are here. The wives of the paramount chiefs are here. I want to acknowledge all the wives of the paramount chiefs who are here because the paramount chiefs are our custodians of our laws. And I also want to appreciate, I'm not acknowledging this group of people, I'm appreciating them. I want to appreciate all the ministers and deputy ministers who work under the leadership of His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Leone. No one person can fix the country. No one person has the solution to a country. So President Leone will be remembered by what you people do for our nation. It is his legacy and your legacy that will be written together. So whatever you do, don't say they will say President Leone. Remember, we know who serves under President Leone. And it is by that extension we will say the leadership. Parliament is the legislative arm. When you are at State House, it's the executive arm of our country. And you are part of that executive arm. And I want to say thank you for trusting in President Leone and serving under his leadership. And I pray that your own contribution to our nation building would be the best yet for us to remember. I want to also acknowledge the Army wives. Wherever I go, I have the Army wives and the police wives with me. I want to say I appreciate all of you so dearly. And the UN women and the members who are representing the UN women here, the UN family, the members of the diplomatic and consular corps. You know, you can be anywhere today, but you choose to be in the House of Parliament to celebrate a common girl from Cologne, and I am grateful for that. And I want to also acknowledge my sister, the President of the Sierra Leone Parliamentary Caucus, Madam Bernadette. I hear them call her Yata. I know she is Bernadette Wiyata Kalon Sunga. The Honorable MP was 008. And by extension, my grandmother is from 008, so which means she's my MP. I want to acknowledge you, my dear mother, Honorable Veronica Sisedi Mami, you don't alive. Cash Madam. Today you are beyond Cash Madam. Today your representation of the women of ECOWAS is fantastic, and I'm very proud to say, you know what? We are not running things, but we are changing things together. I want to appreciate you. I want to also acknowledge the presence of the Secretary to the President, who had left everything Madam B is doing today to be here with us. If you are not a he for she, you won't bother to be here. If you are pretending to be he for she, you will not be here. But he is a he for she, and he is here. My chairman, this morning when I was getting ready, the president said to me, he was not invited. So when the president said I was not invited, automatically I realized that, okay, the party maybe they did not invite the party. And then there turned up our great chairman, the Bullet. He decided to walk in just as his name, the Bullet, to grace this occasion. I know as long as you are in this country, you will be here. And guess what? The last few weeks, you know, Mr. Chairman, this is not a Congosa, they talk in public. So many people in SLPP, you know, we are on our lower level election, right? So when things go right, no one is complaining. When things don't go their way, they start saying, Fatima, I'm giving Prisadi. I think Fatima giving Prisadi. So now I say, well, if Nami give una Prisadi, I miss. Una say, una give you a chairman mistake. We don't give una Prisadi. Because if it's not going your way, don't say it is Prisadi's fault. It means you haven't done your homework properly. Prisadi is just one man. I want to acknowledge your presence as the chairman and my chairman. And I also saw my son, who is looking at me as if like, Napoleon, I know you are here. And definitely I know you are going to be here, even if we don't invite you. So I want to acknowledge you, our National Secretary General also. And you know, everybody have a sister. Everybody have a sister from your mother or from another mother. I have a sister that is from another mother who is here to support support. My dear sister, Dr. Sylvia Blyden, I welcome your presence. I say thank you for being here. As we are celebrating, none of this would have been possible. None of it, yes, I went to Ethiopia and won an election. A lot of people say, oh, they're not giving here. I say, no, they don't give me all. Now vote the vote. And I will say this again. The First Ladies voted, and they bestow on me the privilege to serve Africa. And I want to say thank you to all African First Ladies, because our contribution to our nation, a lot of people don't count it, but I want to say thank you to all the First Ladies. And my dear sister, the First Lady of Nigeria, who I contested against, I want to say thank you for being a wonderful, wonderful First Lady in your country. We're here today because one woman believed that a woman should be able to celebrate another woman. We're here today because one woman had asked other women to come forward to celebrate me. I don't tell her all the time because she's not just a presidential advisor to my husband on gender issue, but she's my mother. And a mother's job is to celebrate your daughter. And I want to say to my mom, thank you. I take her. Thank you. Every day I stood in front of you, I said, continue to bless me. It is the prayer that you people, every day, it is the prayer from the Jaha people that keeps me where I am. And I want to say I appreciate you and I honor you. I don't see you as a politician. The only less I have for you is that you are my mother, and I want to thank you. My brother, Timothy, when we were like thinking about how to do this thing, he is my younger brother. He reminded me that there is no bigger champion in whatever we are doing than God. And he said, we don't have money, but we have God. My brother, it is that spirit that I left the hotel with, and that was the only thing that I had with me when I walked into that world. And with God, we won. It is not just me, it is me. Thank you. Now, if you have a mother who prays like Mommy Brandon, would you not just go home and sleep? That is the reason why when people say, I have a diplomatic side and I have that other side. When I now move from the diplomatic side to that other side, I have no fear because I know I have a mother who prays for me every day. And today is no exception. Thank you. Thank you for being a wonderful mother. Kenoba, you don't talk all the way you have to say today. Keno is trying to bribe me because he knows we are fighting. But you are my brother. It doesn't matter how many times we fight, I still love you. I love you dearly. My dear brother, who is also here, the ACC commissioner, the man that refused to barb his hair, maybe for a reason. I want to say, I appreciate you, I honor you. You are my brother today, tomorrow, and forever. Your journey is my journey. So I want to appreciate you and say thank you for all the many things you have done for President Leone and under his leadership. Thank you. We don't say thank you to people all the time. But you know, when you have the opportunity, because my job here is not to check on who is here, it's just to say thank you to every one of you. Now my political family is SFPP. My side political family is the JMB members. I want to say, even if I die and come back, I will be SFPP. Any day, anytime, I'm not going to vex. You know, I beg, please, I come. I just want to see Abukabo. I want to look at, if you ask them that in heart right now, they will wish that APC are there. But I know one thing. You know what? The honest truth is, we are in the House of Parliament. And when you're in the House of Parliament, this is where I believe even Sylvia Blyden in her silent moment preparing for 2028 knows that the SLPP is going to win 2028. So, I know they are not saying it. They are not saying it. And the reason why I believe that is a possibility, it is for us to lose the next election. That I can assure you. Our transformative work in this country, what President Leone has done for women and children in this country, the safety net for the survival of women and children in this country. I can tell you something. There is no man in this country that believes that if you want to transform the nation, you have to empower as many women as possible compared to President Leone. And what's our percentage? 52% of our nation are women. Women. And these are the people that President Leone is fighting for. And through the SLPP government, all the ministers who have been given the opportunity to serve are serving on that mantra, that we serve the people, we continue to serve as many people as possible, change the narrative, and change the way Sierra Leone is seen. So for me today, I am not here to just take glory, but I'm here to thank every one of you, whether you voted for President Leone or not. Just being a Sierra Leonean, a peaceful Sierra Leonean that wants to live, we have the best thing in Sierra Leone. When it comes to religious tolerance, there is no country in the world that has religious tolerance compared to Sierra Leone. So with our religious tolerance and the way we now are asking our mothers to now start to focus on our children, let us look in-house. You cannot be afraid of your own child. It is our responsibility to bring up our children the way we want them to be, because your child absolutely represents who you are. Let us work together. Let us protect our children. Don't say it's government business. Governments can only do so much. Your job collectively. When I was growing up here in Sierra Leone, I don't know who government was, because my government was my mother and my father. They are my government. My mother and my father, it was their responsibility to provide food for me. It was my mother and father's responsibility to make sure I go to school and come back home on time. It is my mother's and father's responsibility to make sure I do my homework and finish my studies every day. It is not government's responsibility. It is you, the parents. So please, stop saying, na papa government. And things that you know are wrong for our country, do not implement it because you feel it will give our country bad name. For anybody who is in the act of bringing bad name or shame to our country is one that does not belong in Sierra Leone, or somebody who have already left Sierra Leone and believe that Sierra Leone is now their own second home. If Sierra Leone is your first home today and your first home tomorrow, you would want our country to be the most prosperous and the most successful nation on earth. So our job as one family is to be able to work collectively in changing the narrative in a positive way for our nation. Today I can just say thank you to all of you here. You know, I've been gossiping the Director General of SLBC to Honorable Badales, where I said, he said we should do 2 minutes. I said you should talk to the MC first. The reason being is she always have a narrative to present. But I am so honored to be on this planet and see a woman lead the SLBC. I am very honored, and I want to talk my heart to you. I can only continue to say thank you. When I was coming this morning, I saw bike riders who have left their daily jobs just to come with me here. I not get transport for you now. I just know say today, and they changed the narrative now. SO2, sir. Today is my own day. So as you bring me to Parliament, and so now will take me, get me go back. Yeah. So today is my own day to celebrate in this Parliament. But I'll continue to celebrate a wonderful woman, Maya Mazombo. I want to say thank you again for taking upon yourself in presenting the law today that we are standing upon and say we have banned early marriage in this country. I could not come to Parliament because I am not a government worker. But you said you will be the voice. Not for me, because I'm not going to be married early again. I'm already President Bill's property. But you said you will do this for the children of this nation. God will continue to bless you. And that whoever fights you, God will fight them. It will not be your portion. I want to thank you from my heart to all the honorable MPs that are here, all the women who are representing our women in the world, and leader of government business. You were not here when I gossiped you. I said, the moment you think, I know what you are thinking. That is how far we've come. If there was anybody who were the most radical or who planned when we were in opposition, Honorable Kande, forgive us. At that time when Kande Yunkela came and Kande was trying to overshadow Madabio, I said, Kande, this one, and they give different formula. You know? So it was Honorable Newman, Honorable Rado Yoki, and Honorable Dixie Rogers, who were always my silent army. When they're in every Kande Yunkela has come home back to the So I say thank you. And now he's working under the leadership of His Excellency, his brother, President Leo. Thank you so very much. And at that time, when we were planning against Kande Yunkela, I feel sorry for Honorable Fode Yunkela, because you will see on Fode's face, you know, with embarrassment, he doesn't know what to do. So Fode, this is not a family business, so after the election we'll cancel. But thank you. Thank you so very much for standing with us and standing by Madam Leo. How many thank you can I say? To the office of the First Lady. The office of the First Lady. Please, una wait a bit. So then I want constituency when you start the attention to. Thank you. Thank you, very God bless you. Mama, I'm on with me. So the office of the First Lady. I know I am the most difficult boss in the world. You don't need to tell me. I am difficult because I believe in perfection. Perfection, for me, there is no option. And for everyone who I have worked with, like Honorable Madam Tasonga said, she used to be the head of the JLB. And she knows, I believe in nothing but perfection. So if I put you under pressure, it's for you to grow and be yourself, but be able to accept whatever challenge that is thrown at you. Feka, where is Feka? The man who hides from camera, but is always the brain behind the scene to make things happen in my office. Momo Ture, who is my technical advisor. When they went for the election, they won the election even before I walked into the hall. They had done the assignment and they came to me and said, we are going to win. I said, how? They said, please ma'am, we don't go worker. But the only thing these two people did was really not, I don't know. When they were giving out money, they should have collected their own share. Still, Because, you know, they are TAs. If they're giving money, collect your own share and then you vote otherwise. And that's my advice to all SLPP members right now. If they give you money, eat. When I eat, now under SLPP achievement, see, because you will bring a can under SLPP get the money and see, so when I eat, when I not swear, when I eat no more. And when they say go vote for the person where you like. Yeah? Okay, that's all for campaign before the chairman could write me letter and say this is an experiment. Thank you. And they try to look at the crowd, now whether they are not saying thank you to it, so I will say thank you so that they don't go get swag for what's there. I said to Auntie Nigeria, because the number of people that went in and go, now the people that they desire. And by the grace of God, because now they organize, now they forget this enemy here for the next 1 year. So I will make sure say me not the common with no enemy. Everybody I will make sure say I don't have knowledge. So I will look here pass back and see. Now all the way I cannot call you by your name. I appreciate you. Yeah? Now all the way pass. If I don't call you by your name, I appreciate you. All my way there so fast. If I don't call you by your name or you try, I appreciate you. Thank you. So all the Muslims that when they say, all the Christians that when they say, I don't see the economic people they want to take over. Thank you. I can always say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember one thing. I beg the economic people and I give it small no more. I beg, please, Fatmata, please. One thing, wait. Yes, ma, I know. You were telling them you are the drinker all. Listen, I don't promise you to say I am perfect. I don't promise you to say because they made me now president of the African First Lady and they change. I don't promise you to none that one day. But what I can promise every one of you that in fact say, I will defend Sierra Leone, I will represent Sierra Leone, and whatever I do, I will have Sierra Leone at the top of my agenda. And I also want to assure you and say, I'm not abandoned my responsibility in Sierra Leone because I am now elected to serve Africa. No, I will not. On Tuesday, inshallah, I will go back to Addis and they will hand over to me officially where the chairperson of the African Union will now welcome me as a member of that institution and to serve Africa. But I want you to know, whatever I do, wherever I go, wherever I speak, whatever it is that we have to do, Sierra Leone will be at the top of my agenda today, tomorrow, until I left that position as the president. So please don't say, now when I'm president, if I change small, I'm not sabi change, I don't own what I able for change. Clear? I'm not perfect. I got to tell you na plaba deba. Anytime I tell you plaba, forgive me no more. Most times, me self will not say me much. I can backfire. But whenever I backfire, now for what check why I backfire, you will not say, I only backfire because I am now fighting, not for myself, but for my people. And when I feel you want to take advantage of my people, that is when you see the other side of me. Because I believe Africa, we have suffered enough, and it is only us that will change the narrative for ourselves. We have to value our continent and see our continent as one of the continents that contributes to the world, not the other way around. It is Africa that feeds Europe. It is Africa that feeds so many countries. If we are not who we are, believe you me, they will not come to us. It is because we have something they want, and that is the reason why they are not leaving our continent. They are not here because of sunlight. They are here because of what they are getting from us. So all we ask of Africa is give us the respect that we deserve. If you cannot respect us, leave our continent. I want to say thank you again. May God bless you and bless every one of you. Dear members, I cannot stop to say thank you. I am a first lady for every achievement I have. I owe it to God. I owe it to the SLPP because they gave my husband the opportunity. I owe it to the people of Sierra Leone because they voted for my husband. But I owe it to you women and men who have been there, stood by me in every storm. Good or bad, you said you are here, you remain here. And me and you, till the end. Now we are President Leone, now we are in the Leone. By the grace of God,
The one day when they beat, let them stop for beat, let the program continue. We want to make everybody go to the area. Let me tell our movie so.
Alright, thank you. Now,
Johnny, use this. It's Josephine. Use this.
make we sit down, make we sit down. The program still there. Alright, now thank you. Alright. I been talking. Say this for me energy. The light up. The energy they will not come soon. So now, at time, some people then come with gifts for the mommy. We want to start, we want to come in an orderly way. I will call on the social community to let them come with their gifts. The social community. Let me handshake first.